the purpose of this interview today is basically just to showcase other young people in their 20s, like you and Tyler, killing it at the property game, and hopefully inspire them, because you guys are quite young and you're also, you're doing normal jobs, and what you're about to build, this empire that you're about to build, and you're both quite hungry. I want other people to see this too. So let's start it off. Sarah and your partner Tyler, who can be on this call today because he's off being as sick as future husband, doing some personal development stuff on himself today. Tell me, what do you both do for work?
Okay, I'll start with myself. I work as an administrator for a New South Wales state government agency. Working on firefighting appliances. Helping.
Fire appliances.
Firefighting appliances, yeah. So the fire service. I work for a fire service. Right. So I just do administration. That's my day to day. It's a pretty normal 9 to 5 job. It is with the government agency though. And Tyler, he does plant operations, so drives around all the big machinery for a recycling plant. So just pretty much normal shift work, 9 to 5 jobs. We do have a little side hustle that we do, which is actually eBay. We do eBay. So we try and, buy things and then swap it, sell it, we go to random markets and try and find stuff that we can sell for more. So that has slowed down a little bit, admittedly, but we do still try and flip things where we can. Shoes is a really good seller, actually. That's what we do with our days.
Stuff. Good on you. Have you watched Gary Vee? You know that he's the king of that?
No, I haven't, actually.
Do you know who Gary Vee is?
No. I don't really look into people that do it. It's just something that's kind of landed in our laps and I've really just ran with it. So It's cool.
Okay. Definitely look up Gary Vee in the business and entrepreneur world. He's kind of like the marketing guru, but he started, he's $100 million. I don't know what he's worth now. His niche is marketing, but he's known as the guru that started off on reselling stuff, mainly cards, the collectibles. He was into collectibles.
Yes, that's a massive thing, isn't it? Magic the Gathering, it's insane. Yeah, Pokemon, all of them. Some of them are worth a fortune as well.
What? I can't believe the industry is apparently $1 trillion industry. What? So tell me, why did you guys, we're going to get onto the property thing in a minute, but this is the sort of kind of like painting a picture as to what type of a couple you guys are as well, and the mindset behind investing in general. Why did you guys decide to do this eBay thing?
I think it was more of an income producer. We've kind of been chasing passive income for a little bit together, so that just helped. And when we started and we kind of saw how it was helping and we were using it as kind of like a leisure thing, it was really funding our leisures. We didn't do too much smart things with it, but it was that we were getting our wage and we weren't really having to touch that as much. We were touching this other income that was coming through. So I think passive income is talked about a lot. So we were, that's probably what made us start it. And then once it actually worked and it was successful and we were starting to see money from it, we just got really hungry for it. That was interesting. Yeah.
Right.
We still do it, but
doing it. All right, great. It's a good segue into the property stuff. So tell my audience, why did you originally say, I need Olivia and I need a property coach?
I think it was an energy. I think it was something that just seen you through a mutual friend, and that mutual friend is very successful. And I was like, I'm interested here. I already had one property at this point and I just felt a pull. I really did. And seeing the content as well, I think that's something that really persuaded me, young. It was kind of that you can do it too mindset that lent me towards you, that I was like, wow, this is really inspiring. So I think that is kind of what led me in your Instagram page, in your lap, being like, do I book a course? Should I do it? this is a big risk. But yeah, it was just that pull, I think, and just doing it, just taking the leap.
Totally. And then since we've worked together, so for context, let's start off by just telling the audience you're happy to share that you had one property. We've now done another one together. We're about to do the next one. We're planning for the next one. And we've worked out that you're going to achieve $300,000 of passive income in less than 10 years. And that's a portfolio of, I was having a look at yours before, it's a portfolio value of only $5.1 million. That's it, in 10 years. How fucking great. What did it feel like when the team presented your portfolio and it's just like, yeah, you're just going to make $300,000 of passive income in 10 years. How did you feel when you saw that?
Yeah, it was so positive. It was so like, wow, this is reality. Like we can actually do this. And to know that the numbers were adding up for it to hit that figure. I think that, we kind of joked and said, oh, 300,000 a year, like that'd be awesome. But then to know that was actually could be a reality and is going to be a reality if we hit on that trajectory, it's the best feeling ever to know that you will be, financially free. It's really positive, and I'm really, happy with how everything's going. Like we're on our way to our fourth property now. Like we're starting to get there, and that's
how old are you in July? Aren't you only like 27?
Yeah, I turned 20. I'm 26. I'm 26. Tyler's nearly 30, so he's 29 at the minute. So 26 and 29. Yeah, and we're just about to move into our fourth property. Yes, big numbers. Yeah, it's actually so overwhelming at times. Actually, there's a lot of admin. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's emails, but it's worth it. Like I'd do it a million times over. It's really
interesting that so many people come to me and complain. They're like, fuck, the shit that I have to, all these documents I have to get to my broker. And I can't fathom, because in my mind, I'm like, you're about to get the bank to give you like $500,000 or $1 million that you're going to compound somebody else's money to make you rich, where you get all the benefits from. Getting the documents and gathering them is hardly a task. You just get used to it. You build it, just do it. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching this. See how it says, just do it. And we need to have that in the slogan.
Yeah, get it done. It's so worth it.
It's so worth it, right? And even, signing, getting a lawyer to witness your documents for trusts and stuff like that.
Painful. It's not painful. It's just pesky. It's really pesky. But yeah, once it's done, it's such a great feeling. Like it is. Honestly, it is hard to, do all the stat decks but choose your hard, right? It can also be hard to not, that's it. Like there's so many other than having to get, a JP to sign documents. It's like, it's hard, it's annoying, but it's not that hard. It's really not.
I literally personally did it today. I had to go and find it. I'm calling police stations. I'm like, who's going to sign the documents? No one wants to do it these days, but like, if you're going to make millions of dollars and retire in 10 years as opposed to 50 years.
Say, the JP stamp was out of ink. And I was like, come on. Like, it's so funny. It was just like, yep, okay. Next one.
It test you.
Yes, it truly was.
Wow. And how are you now feeling? Go on, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying it's all worth it for sure.
Right. Good. And how are you now feeling about planning for your fourth property?
I am feeling confident, and I must admit it's because I have your guidance. Having you and your team on my side helps tremendously. There has been times moving into the fourth one where there's been that scarcity doubt that's popped up. Am I in too deep? There's lots of mortgage payments now, there's lots coming out. Is this going to work? But I think with that step-by-step guide and that security that you provide throughout of, this is coming in, this is going to help. It's been so much more confident. I feel really confident in what I'm doing. So moving into the 4th, honestly, I feel secure. I feel fine. But that is definitely thanks to you, of course. Just being there, supporting us, guiding us. Having a property coach on my side, I wouldn't have been able to get or move into this 4th property. There's just so many questions, and just knowing that you have all that content there that you send us to just, really sink in, see what, has to be done next steps. It just takes so much stress away from doing it. It's really nice to have that security.
Yeah. Oh, music to my ears. Well, you guys have been an absolute delight to serve as well. And we're going to be talking more because we've got some more planning to do for your next property. So that's what we're going to do after this filming. Sorry, you guys don't get to see the detail of that. But some of the things, insights of what we will be talking about, I'm about to do with Sarah for planning, is around making sure you have enough borrowing capacity for the next one. That's what we're going to talk about, which we've already got from the broker. And I'm going to talk about with you how we craft that as well. What we're also going to talk about is next money that you need for the deal. Where do we get the money from? Which right property do we pull the equity out from, and why? How much? We're going to take LVRs up. That's what we're about to talk about tonight. And get you prepared for that next one. And then I'll simplify and make sure that you have the exact next steps that you need to do your next property. So exactly what you need to do, what are your action items that you need to do, and what are the ones that you just leave and get the rest of my team to do that. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too.
All right, legend. Thank you so much for coming on. Appreciate you.
Bye.